Hello everybody, Bryos here. Today I'm here to look at a pretty unique mech, and this white baby you see here with a cute little face is the 55-ton clan Omnimech, the Black Lanner. It's a pretty unique mech because it's not only 55 tons, heaviest of all the medium mechs, but it's also really fast, capable of a speed of 100 over kph, and with the MASC, it goes at a maximum speed for this build at least for a speed of 149 kph for a short duration, able to chase down light mechs and hunt them down, which is pretty fun. I'll admit I'm not a big fan of the Black Lanner. Several reasons, because it's not really my playstyle. It's kind of wide, and yeah. But I decided to try this build and share it with you guys. And this build is by Chassier, whose Twitch channel link is in the description below. So even though it may not suit my playstyle, I thought I'll share it with you guys, and you can give it a try if you want. Even though I'm using the Black Lanner hero, the Belanoris chases, you could use any of the Black Lanner mechs, the variants. Because of Omnipods, you can just build this mech. So what is this build? Well, it's a 4 heavy medium laser build with 6 ER micro lasers in the left arm. 15 double heat sinks for quite a bit of good heat dissipation. But being a laser vomit mech, especially with heavy lasers, you're going to generate lots of heat. No ghost heat, so you can move in fast, do an alpha of 54.4, which is quite a lot, and run away with the MASC. So a lot of hit and run, but be careful because it's still kind of chunky, so it's easy to pick out and a bit hard to hide behind hard cover. And if you're wondering, I'm using the E right arm for the 3 heavy medium lasers with the A left torso for the extra energy hard points. The C right torso has armor quirks, so it has a bit more armor than the left. And the left arm has 6 ER micro lasers, is the Black Lanner C. So even though it has a Black Lanner center torso, the Belanoris, you can use any other Black Lanner, mech variant. Yeah, that's the word. And I forgot to mention the Black Lanner also have all of them have ECM, but for no particular reason, I'm using the A hit for the ECM. So fast mover, hit and run, and able to pick off enemies as and when you feel like it. So as for the skills, I am running 37 into firepower. 4 nodes of laser duration is really important because of the 4 heavy medium lasers. Reduces the burn time by 10% and allows you to do the damage and run away in a shorter duration. Being a really hot build, you got a lot of heat skills. I've gotten almost all of them for a heat reduction of minus 7.8. Having ER micro lasers, they're pretty short range, so I'm trying to get as much range nodes as possible, almost all of them. So a plus 11% range. Cooldown boost of minus 5.4% is nice, but not so important. I would love to use survival because the Black Lanner has some structure and armor quirks, but I decided to shift it elsewhere, like mobility. 16 SPs into mobility for the 3 nodes of speed tweak, and as I mentioned, you get a burst speed of 149 kph with the 3 nodes of speed tweak and MASC engaged. And I forgot to mention, this has a base speed of 118.5 with MASC unengaged. That means just base speed. Really fast. Of course, no jump jets, Black Lanners don't jump. 20 nodes in operations for 5 nodes of cool run for 10% heat dissipation and 15% heat containment from the heat containment nodes. So what you need is this for laser vomit builds because they run really hot. With ECM, you should get at least 13 points for the other 2 nodes of ECM, enhanced ECM, but I kind of ran out of skill points, so I'm just getting 1 node of ECM, which is not too bad. With the speed, you can run to hard cover, so not a big issue. 11 nodes for auxiliary. For the 2 strikes, the 2 cool shots, which are enhanced with the cool shot cooldown reduced by 25% with this node. So that's it. This is the Black Lanner fast moving MASC 149 kph laser vomits. Good for running in, smashing the enemy, and fading away. But honestly, the teams have been kind of crappy this month, so yeah, maybe that's why I've not been doing too nicely in this build. But maybe you can give this a try and see how it does for you. So anyway, let's get down to some gameplay and I'll show you this Black Lanner in action. So let's go. For the first showcase match, it's a match on River City. It's night, so it's dark, and that's good because this mech is kind of sneaky. You need to be sneaky with this build, and if it's high baseline speed and the good mobility, you can move up and use its ECM to scout at the beginning. And with the armor of a 55-ton mech, you can take quite a bit of damage and fall back to your friends. And of course, once the scouting is done, you can engage the enemy and take out the stragglers, which is what I'm going to try to do in this particular match. And in this match, I'm going to move up into water along hotel line, using an ECM to shield myself and not be detected by the enemy, and hopefully hold some locks for the missile boats on our side.
New target acquired. acquired.
So Golf 7 is often hot, so as you can see, I'm already targeting a few enemies here like Echo and Golf here, hoping to get locks for the ATMs flying to them. So Supernova A there, so you're gonna expect Golf to be a lure boat. Interesting build, Echo. Lots of PPCs, 3 PPCs and 3 light PPCs. That's a build so you can fire a PPC and light PPC together. 15 points, kinda like a heavy PPC, but yeah, but different. So dropping a strike on Echo, doing a bit of damage initially, hoping to push them back so the team can move up. Heavy mediums give you a bit of range. Some people actually use a similar build but replace the heavy mediums with small pulse lasers, which is a higher DPS but you need to close in. So Echo, the awesome, has its legs called out. Second strike goes in, minimal damage, but enough to hurt them a bit. And the idea is to want to, or rather I want to suppress them a bit so my team can move up. But somebody saw me, or I think they tried to shoot the heavy mech on my right, because this guy was right next to me, and yeah. So anyway, focus on Golf, please. Supernova. Yeah, interesting build, Golf. It's a Supernova. It's a Supernova A, but it has streaks and PPCs. Also Echo. Awesome Licks Accord. So the good thing about Hotel 6 is you have lines to Golf 7 from here. But it's kind of a long range for me. I do minimal damage at 600 over meters. Supernova Golf really hurts with the heavy mediums. But you can see the work has paid off. Lost a leg. I was able to chop off the leg of the Supernova. Team is kind of passive. If you look at the minimap, there's still a long Fox line, or God knows where they are. So like I said, games in November are pretty bad. We are already 0-3 down. It's not a matter of NASCAR, it's a matter of teams where the players who are not so aware just YOLOing in and throwing mechs away. 0-4 down. And I'm actually in a pretty darn good position, as you can see. Sneaking up on the enemy. This Supernova is distracted with the enemy in front, and I chop off his other leg for the kill. Move in. 1-5 ready. Not much we can do. He's ready down. Next target will be Echo. Let's see what I can do. Is 2-5. Need to chop off the right leg of the awesome. Yep. So that's how you play this Black Liner. As the team engages, rush in from the sides, hold locks and slowly pick off stragglers. It can still do quite a lot of damage. And with the burst speed like right now, I can reposition easily, find the next target and move in. But if you look at the scoreline, it's already 3-9. And this is a typical November style games. Like I said, I don't know what's happening in November. Mostly games are like that. But if you get frustrated, which is what I did, I got kind of frustrated this month, group up, put yourself in LFG, just find a few people and have fun. In fact, I'm on Twitch, so I've been doing a bit more group drops. Do find me, and if I'm online, just ask. So anyway, right now, in this match, this Black Liner is going after Juliet. CT cord, but hoping my firepower is able to get him. The ER micros cycle really fast, so I was able to do quite a bit of damage. Fresh Blackjack losing his right torso, CT cord, but typing Psy because it's already 3-11. I'm the last one. Still fresh, I could do quite a bit of damage, but not against 9 enemies. Sometimes in this situation, you might want to switch off your ECM, switch it to counter by pressing J, because the low signal gives away your position. But for me, it's too late. I just want to hopefully get one more kill before the game is over. So as you can see, this build has potential. Able to do quite a bit of damage if allowed to, but with a team like this, you can't do much. There comes the Blackjack. But it's too late. My weapons are blown off. The flaw of this build is that most of the weapons are in the arms. And that's it, the inevitable end. 312. Easily top damage, I'm sure, with the amount of damage I did. I took out a few of the enemy mechs, so yeah, they'll be reflected. But a loss is a loss. 788 damage, 2 kills. One of them is solo, 8 components, and yeah, 455 max score. So the last match was kind of frustrating. Matches in November for me have been like this. So if you feel like as though you've been playing badly this month, it's not you, it's probably the gameplay in general. And as you could see from the last match, there's evidence of that. I was able to move myself in a nice position on the flank, waiting to move in, and that's what I did. Took out 2 assaults. By then, it was already 0-4 down when I engaged. So the game has already been lost. So I don't know what the team has been doing, but most matches for me as a solo dropper have been like that. But the pendulum swings both ways, if you get what I mean. So wait things will get better, or find a group and drop together with nice people. And that's what the community is, generally nice. And in the community, sometimes you get quality players, and once you recognize the names, like right in this match, we have Slave Labor from RJF, really good player in his Victor, and I'm in his lance.
Target.
Yeah, come on, I'm out of range, I know. Scare you away, go away. Don't squeeze through me. Excuse me. There's hardly any space here. Okay, since you have an assault moving up a Victor.
Acquired.
Slave Label too. Let's move up with him.
New target acquired.
Problem is they can see me. So low signal. Gonna switch to counter. Low signal, eh?
New target
Yeah, just keeping him company. He doesn't have mobility, but I do.
online.
So working off Slave Label, like I said. One stealth mech there. Moving in. Interesting, interesting.
I got caught out from behind.
And keeping Slave Labor company. He's on my right. Engaged by a light. Let's support him. Not that he needs support.
Why do we have like 3 assaults just sitting in the back?
Because this is the map where everybody does that. So as you can see, yeah, everybody's in the rear, including the 3 assaults in Charlie too. So typical of November
Got
games.
one that's disconnected, and you got 2 that are protecting the others.
Target acquired.
So just staying behind Slave Labor, giving him some space so he can reverse. Always give some space to the mech in front of you to reverse. Never hug his rear. And there they are.
Acquired.
But I'm out of strikes. So they're pushing Charlie line to our main force. Look at the murder ball. Look at the murder ball. I want to drop strikes. I don't exactly have rage for this position, but I'm actually just supporting Slave Labor.
Online.
I do want to drop a
Charlie
strike.
3.
People keep stealing my
Coming
strikes.
Charlie 3, guys.
Acquired.
Yeah, I do want to drop one, but yeah, obviously. But yeah, people keep spamming strikes. I wish they would put strikes nicely, but most of the time they just spam it. And I can't use mine.
Artillery strike online.
See, straight away somebody uses the strike. And I have a great position here.
New target
One assault
acquired.
just here. Yeah, one Dire Wolf targeting his left torso. Dire Golf. Left torso. Slave Labor. Yeah, Slave Labor is flanking my Echo 4. Always keeping his position in my mind. Checking the minimap. Engaging the spotted Dire Delta 4. Communicating my intent so Slave Labor knows what to do. He is on comms. He doesn't talk, but he listens. Alright, Battle Master. Yeah. 2 assaults. The Dire Wolf has lost his left. You deserve a strike. Lost his left torso. Slave Labor took his left torso. You just deserve strikes. Yeah, fun and engaging gameplay. Nice guy. Hopefully I can kill him. Trying to put some range between him and me because he's a 5-year large laser build.
Strike online.
So by engaging him and the Dire, taking them out of Slave Labor, Dire, Delta 4, out of position for Charlie 4 has a Battle Master. And buying time for Slave Labor to move in.
Acquired.
So like I said, when you play off somebody, always keep his position in mind. There's a Dire right below me, but I want to engage the Battle Master. I know he's waiting, but that's what my MASC is for. Yeah, there he is. I knew where he was. Yep. Slave Labor gets the kill. Yeah, but Slave Labor stuck in Zimbabwe here. Shot his rear. So I knew the Dire would either push me or hold. If he pushes me, he'll show his rear to Slave Labor, and I can trust Slave Labor to take him out. Oh, but now he's engaged by a weaponless commando. I want some damage, so I'm gonna try squeeze a bit of damage. This commander knows how to hide, so hiding my Slave Labor. I guess Slave Labor still won't die, you see? Lose a bit of damage. And I get the kill. Sorry, Slave Labor. Bit of leg damage. Let's just charge him, bum rush him. Yeah, Slave Labor takes out the Battle Master. I didn't realize it when I played this match, so I'm looking aimlessly for him. Assuming I can see things. I gotta check the chat sometimes. Remember the call sign and know the Echo was taken out. I am useless, I can't find him. Yeah, I'm useless because I didn't notice the chat.
Target acquired.
So, but with Slave Labor still behind me, I'm gonna move up to the main force. 8-6 is kinda close. I'll let him run into Slave Labor.
Target
Yeah,
acquired.
so Slave Labor is being charged by Charlie. 1 Kodiak. Bum rushing Slave Labor. I don't have the range, so I'm doing less damage than I should. So this Kodiak shows me his rear. Yep.
New target acquired.
It's good to have somebody with quality to play with. Like Slave Labor, you can trust him. Better than the rest of the team. Yeah, taking fire from somewhere. But that's how you work with another player. In that case, if Slave Labor's Victor, I was able to engage the Dire, and then Slave Labor gets the rear shot. Or in the Kodiak case, I get the rear shot. Why is this guy here? Why is Sly Shot here? So it's 10-8, but we have 1 DC and our mechs are all over the place, including that archer in the middle of nowhere.
Target acquired.
I think he just wants to lure behind cover. So the arm weapons, most of the weapons in the arms I can shoot down. 300 plus meters, it's okay for my heavy mediums. Not top damage, but yeah. Aw. So 11-8, we finally got this. It was a pretty close match actually. Confused I am. Counter ECM.
Target acquired.
So last match Juliet, it's a Cod still alive. Countering is ECM. One large alpha and I got him. 12-8. And I get him. Yep. So you see that's when you have quality players to work with. Like Slave Labor is a quality guy.
Good job, kid.
Working with him even though 3 assaults stood in the rear. Slowly picking them off one by one.
That off.
Yeah, that was a good game. 3 kills, 598 is decent. Not that much damage, but considering we were very bad in terms of position, yeah. So you can see this guy disconnected. He died. You got people staying to support him. They died. This guy was in a new mech, can't blame him. Yeah, Slave Labor died in the end, but his Victor did well, 800 damage. So yeah, playing off him, letting the Victor go in, draw aggro, or I drew the aggro of the Dire and this guy shot him in the rear. Yeah, good team play.